Welcome to AI in 8 minutes or less, your daily AI update. Today, we're going to get inside the mind of a true Silicon Valley legend, LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman. He is right there on the front lines building with AI, and he has a really powerful way of looking at how we should all navigate this incredible and kind of crazy revolution.
Okay, let's just dive right in with the one question that's on pretty much everyone's mind. It's the big one, right? Will AI take our jobs? Are we all about to be replaced by lines of code and some super smart machines? Look, it's a totally valid concern, and it's something Hoffman tackles head-on.
And his answer, well, it starts with a fundamental shift in how we think about this. Instead of paranoia, Hoffman is all about curiosity. His big idea is that we need to turn that fear into action, into a real desire to understand and, just play with these new tools. This concept, hope over fear, that's the key to unlocking what's possible here. So, let's try to reframe that big question. Hoffman suggests that we're not looking at a replacement, we are looking at an amplifier. The goal isn't to try and compete with AI, that's a losing game. The goal is to figure out how to use it to make our own creativity and our own intelligence that much better. It's about getting a superpower, not getting replaced.
This whole idea might feel brand new, but we've actually been here before. Just think back to the calculator. People were so worried we'd all stop learning math, but did we? Nope. We just offloaded the really tedious calculations. The job of being a human calculator vanished, for sure, but our need for mathematical thinking absolutely exploded. AI is doing the same thing. It's automating the grunt work so we can focus on what really matters.
Let's make this super practical. If you're a writer, you know the pain of that blank page. The old way was just staring at it, waiting for inspiration. The new way, you start with a simple prompt to a powerful model like GPT-4 to get a foundation. And then you, the human, you step in and add the creativity, the context, and the intelligence that only you have. You're not being replaced. You're just accelerating from that first spark of an idea to the finished product.
Okay, so if AI is amplifying everyone and making us all hyper-productive, what does that mean for the future of work itself? Does this path eventually lead to a world where we all just retire? Which, of course, leads to the next logical question. If robots and AI are doing everything, is universal basic income, UBI, inevitable? It's a huge topic in Silicon Valley. You hear some people predicting it's just 5 years away. But Reid Hoffman has a much more grounded take on this.
He basically says not so fast. First off, there's just the human impulse. We are driven to compete, to build, to achieve epic things. We're just not wired to sit back and do nothing. Second, there are real physical world constraints. Building enough robots to automate our entire physical world, I'm talking cars, houses, all of it, that's going to take a very, very long time. And finally, if we do get some kind of basic income, it might be conditional, requiring some community engagement to make sure everyone stays invested in society.
So, if we're not all about to retire, then where's the action? This is where Hoffman gets incredibly optimistic. He believes this is a moment not of scarcity, but of immense creation and opportunity, especially for entrepreneurs.
And he doesn't just think it's a big opportunity, he actually puts a number on it, a truly massive, mind-boggling number.
10 to 15. That's how many new mega companies Hoffman predicts are going to be created in just the next 5 to 10 years, all thanks to AI. Think about that. This isn't just a small shift, it's a complete reordering of the economic landscape. So where is all this opportunity hiding? Well, Hoffman's advice is really clear. Don't try to build the next OpenAI. Instead, find a new angle, kind of like what NVIDIA did with chips. The real gold is in how you productize the tech. The biggest wins are going to come from transforming huge sectors like healthcare. Imagine an AI medical assistant on every phone. Or education, where every single person could have their own infinitely patient AI tutor for any subject imaginable. All right, this all sounds huge and transformative, but what can you do right now, today, to get ready? The message from Hoffman is super simple. Don't wait. The people who start playing with these tools now are going to be the ones who know how to use them best when they get even more powerful. And he even gives us a starter pack. For research and writing, you got to get familiar with ChatGPT. To unlock your visual imagination, go play with an image generator like Midjourney. To really understand the future of productivity, experiment with Microsoft's Copilot. And to see how AI is developing emotional intelligence, he suggests trying Inflection Pi, which is his own company's conversational AI. The whole point is just to start using these things. Get curious. Play. So ultimately, the message here is one of empowerment.
The tools are here, they are evolving at this incredible pace, and they're ready to amplify your creativity, your intelligence, and your productivity. The technology is ready to be your co-pilot. The only real question left is, are you ready to take the controls? If you've enjoyed this, subscribe to AI in 8 minutes and never miss what matters.